everyone. Today I'm talking about the presentation of my sustainable high altitude Manang Wine Factory project, which is one of our um, assessment for sustainable project management, where we have to choose between either a product or service. Where I choose this project, and moving on about the introduction of my project. And as I have already said, it's about sustainable high altitude wine production in Pisang village in Manang district in Nepal, which helps to strengthen the local economy and reduce out migration. Similarly, it helps to improve the economy and using sustainable resources and eco-friendly resources such as solar power operation and organic methods, which helps to empower social, environmental, and financial aspect of that area, leading to sustainability of that area. And moving on to the project overview, and the main aim is to establish Nepal's commercial high altitude apple wine factory in Manang, which results in 50 plus direct job opportunity to the people and also support more than 200 plus apple farming families residing in Manang district, having population of around 5,500. And keeping sustainability in mind, we are planning for solar powered equipment and resources which are eco-efficient and climate resilient. And to get the sustainability from the project, we have aligned our project with 8 UN Sustainable Development Goals and Nepal's national development strategies. And moving on to the project plan of the project of our wine factory, it's in like we have set a time limit for this project, which is around 36 months, which I planned this data in Microsoft project, which I have shared the link in the assignment file, and which is breakdown into like 5 stages. The first one is initiation, which is of 3 months, which include feasibility study, climate assessment, registration, and second phase is planning, which is of 5 months, where we conduct EIA, architectural design, procurement, and planning. And third one is execution, which consists of construction, solar installation, vineyard setup. Fourth one is monitoring, which goes parallelly with execution and which helps to conduct audit and monitor each construction steps and plan are as per schedule or not. And fourth one is closing, which is the final stage of our project. And we after closing we hand over the project with all the documentation, after which the production of wine will be started. And by combining all this, it will take around 36 months from our wine factory to get from scratch from a paper to a final setup and ready to deliver its service. And to deliver the thing, The key resources required for our project is obviously the land, which is around 5 rupees, and for the factory, and we need like more land for to grow apple, and we'll get that land as a lease. And obviously so we need the machinery items such as crusher, fermentation tanks, filter, bottling line, solar system, and obviously we need human resources, and we need around more than 50 plus staff, which obviously include technical staff, and we give more priority to local worker to improve their financial and social life. And talking about financial resources, to set up our factory, we need around Nepalese currency of around 93 million for the initial investment, and we need some technical expertise also, such as winemakers, agronomists, solar engineers to run our project. And for life cycle and sustainability integration, we are planning to use solar panel for full operation, which leads to zero carbon emission, and we are planning for rainwater harvesting because Manang is like a dry place and we need to recycle water more, and we are planning to um, composting our waste also, and that sell it to like local farms, the byproduct which will be generated from the factory, and will be local hiring the people for the more sustainability and social empowerment. And for the financial analysis summary, which I have taken from my financial analysis, and the setup cost is 93 million Nepalese currency, which is like 507,000 British pound, and annual operating cost will be around 31 million Nepalese currency, which is around 169,000 British pound. And annual revenue collection is around 48 million, which will be around 264,000 pound. And by all those calculation, the payback period for our project is 5.37 years, which is quite remarkable for this huge investment. And the main source of revenue is obviously the product we are delivering from our work, that are basically wine, brandy, vinegar, and other apple related products. And for risk matrix, we have categorized risks into three categories: high, medium, and low. And higher risks includes contamination, power failures, inflation, and competition, whereas medium risks contains climate variability, labor shortage, landslide, and low risks contains flooding. And moving on to supplier assessment summary, we have basically include four criteria: legal criteria, financial stability, delivery, and reliability. And while while we are purchasing or getting any service from any supplier, we are planning for long-term contract with more safety and sustainability. And this is the final work breakdown summary, where we initiate the project and we buy the land and design, and the third step is factory construction, fourth step is solar installation for our whole factory, fifth step is pioneer development and equipment, machinery, instrumentation, and the final product is wine production. And moving on to the conclusion, we have like sustainable and economically viable industrial model, high altitude advantage create premium wines, strong community impact through job and farming, renewable energy, and circular economy reinforce resilience, which ultimately leads our project to achieve environmental, social, and financial sustainability of whole factory and whole Manang district, ultimately leading for a sustainable project. Thank you.